I feel quite exposed in it. Oh, don't cry. Sweetie, don't cry. Hi. Hi. Yes, big gay man in front of you. In a sparkly dress. I know I see you. Hi. He's looking at me like, dude's waving at me all the time. He's fascinated by this. Aren't you? Yeah, come see me. Come see me. He's like, no, I'm looking at the guy waving his hands. Come up and see me. Dad, pick up the kid for Christ's sake. There's Dada, look. Do you remember me? He says, no. When I saw you last, you were wearing a white sweater, not a dress. Well, people change. Yeah, look at Daddy there. Did you get a picture? Good for you. Smart man. Very quick. What's his name again? Keegan. Say bye-bye. Okay, come on. You love my house. You will. Yeah, we have puppy dogs. And all... That sounds wrong, doesn't it? Here you go, Keegan. You go back to Daddy. Are you Mom? No. Oh, no, you're rushing down here. There you go. There goes Dada. Yay, yay, yay. Hello, everybody. So, I'm really glad to be here. Really excited. The last time I was in St. Louis, I was probably 8 or 9 years old. I know. I came here for the... Sorry, that sounded wrong too. I came here for the gateway to the West. Yeah. Where I live now, in California. And you all know last year, do you know I celebrated a big milestone birthday? Do you know that? Yeah? I celebrated my 50th birthday. Yeah. I'm 50! So I celebrated my 50th birthday, and I'm just asking, are we recording or are we taking photographs? Photos, okay. Take a couple, chill out, get out of the way, okay? Because I'm here for them, not for photos, so get out. Do you want to see what I'm wearing? It is underpants, okay? So for kids and everything, you're gonna see underpants. I have to explain this now, you ready? They're my... I'm spreading myself all over the universe. Right now. So I turned 50 and we had a big celebration, a big 50th birthday party for my friends and family. Came all from all over the world to celebrate with me at home in Palm Springs, and my nieces and nephews were all there. We were having a great time. Do you all know Stephen Amell? Who, Stephen was there, and my friend Keith, and Kelsey was there. I don't know where Kelsey's going. Where's Kelsey? Kelsey! Come on here, Kelsey. So Kelsey was there. This is Kelsey, everybody. Kelsey works for Scott and I. And Kelsey and I was having a company today. So we are, you can just hang there for a minute. Oh yeah, Kelsey and I she had arranged all the stuff with Scott. So I'm at the birthday party. Stephen Amell promised me when I first started Arrow, 5 years ago, or 6 years ago, he said that, I said, you know, all my birthdays have been spent on a TV set, so I've never got to celebrate. He said, well, John, if you ever have your birthday for your 50th, he said, I'll come to it. And he said, I'll even pop out of a cake or show up with a cake in a gold lame Speedo. And I went, okay. I went over to production and I went, you better give me up my fucking birthday, okay? It's on this day, and I want it off. I don't want to be working because I'm having a birthday party because Oliver Queen is going to come out in a gold lame Speedo. Hallelujah. So, come to my 50th birthday party. First off, I take my nieces and nephews, and we go quad biking, you call it ATVing, yeah? Yep. On ATVs, we go ATVing. And for my 50th birthday, to see what I look like, I have gray hair. This is not real, right? I have pure white gray hair. This is a dye job. How many people dye their hair? See? How many have just admitted it for the first time? Yay, we're out of the closet dyers! Oh my God! I've come out of the closet a lot of times. I shave my head and I have gray hair. Did you all see the picture?
Yeah.
Okay, so I go with my nieces and nephews who are all in their late teens, early 20s, and I walk up, we go to the quad biking place or the ATV place, and the guy, I've been there before, but with dark hair, right? And so we're standing there and the guy's explaining, he's looking at us and he's saying, now when you get on the quad bike, the ATV, I don't want you to put your feet down because if you put your feet down, you're on the hill, you roll backwards and you'll break your legs and we'll have to call you Peggy. I'm like, okay, he's a little funny and cute. I can deal with that. And we're all standing in a semicircle, and he says, and also, if you put the throttle down too hard and you throw backwards, you're going to get your head hit, and we're going to have to chop it off, and we'll have to call you Bo. I'm liking him even more. And he says, also, if you dare to put the throttle down, you go too fast forward, and you brake too hard, you're going to... And he's looking at me, and he said, you brake hard, you're going to go forward, and you'll fly over the handlebar. Excuse me. I went, yes. He said, you know something? You look like that guy from television. You look a lot like that guy, the one who plays on that TV show, both those TV shows, Doctor Who and the other one, you know, about the guy with the bow and arrow. Yeah, you look just like him, that guy Malcolm Merlin, but much older. My nieces and nephews all went, oh. They knew. And I went, oh really? He said, yeah, that guy, that actor fella, he doesn't have that old man hair. I was like, okay. I walked over to my nephew Turner and I said, Turner, we're going to show him what this old man can do. Because tonight at 1 o'clock, we're going to come back to this ATV place and we're going to slit his tires. In a dress. I'm kidding, I didn't do that. I just said Turner, he did it. It was on the news the next day. Man in TARDIS dress vandalizes ATVs. Never got caught. You know why? Because I can time travel. I was there and gone before he even knew it. No, I'm kidding, I didn't do it. However, you don't know if I'm telling you the truth or not, do you? However, that night we get to the house and the birthday party starts happening and I come out and I'm dancing and we're doing all sorts of fun and all of a sudden my friend Keith disappears and Steven disappears. And there's a chair put in the middle of the room and I'm told to sit in the chair. And Kelsey walks up to me and she sits down next to me and she says, get ready. And I went, what do you mean get ready? And she went, you're gonna love this. And I went, what do you mean I'm gonna love this? She said, you're gonna thank me. I went, thank you, what do you mean? The lights went down and out walked with my birthday cake. Steven and my friend Keith, who are both fit as fiddles, in gold lame Speedos! And I looked at Kelsey and I went, and she went, right? I'm like, what do you mean right? And meanwhile, they're walking down, happy birthday, and she's going, you won't believe what happened. I was like, what do you mean you won't believe what happened? She said, I was in the bedroom. I went, what do you mean you were in the bedroom? She said, I saw them change. And I'm like, bitch, what? She's like, don't worry, I'm thinking about you. They were doing push-ups on top of each other. I'm like, that's like a Friday night for stuff. Come on! She said, no, it's even better. I said, what? They're going, birthday, dear John. She went, I have it on video! No joke, she's got it on video. Would you like to see it? No, seriously though, because I'm debating. We've been doing these concerts, and we did concerts in Australia, and I'm like, do you think I can show the video of Steven and Keith doing push-ups on each other? And we all the gay men go, yeah, I think that would be okay. And then the heterosexual woman goes, no, not appropriate. I'm like, you took the video! Anyway, so I walk into the bedroom where the deed happened, right? And Keith and Steven had something written on their chests. And when they came out and I'm looking at them on the chest, I'm like, wait a minute, what's that meant to say? Poor Keith is dyslexic, so rather than writing JB on their chest, he wrote BJ. I thought Christmas in time! There is a gay Jesus, I know there is! So I go back into the bedroom, and I'm looking, you know, because I want to see where the actress is going to show me the video. And I walk into the bedroom, and there's all this red marks, red stuff on the carpet. My brand new carpet in my bedroom has got red marks all over it. And she went, what is that? She went, I don't know. And I turned to her and said, you know what the thing is you never do in a gay man's bedroom? Make a mess on his carpet or his curtains. 3 people laughed. That's it. There you go. That's enough for me. Okay. No, anyway, thanks, Kelsey. Kelsey just comes out. She likes to hear that story. Can I take this belt off now? Is it holding me in? Get off. Hi. What's your name? Your name is Jesse. Jesse? Jesse. Is that right? Yeah. My name's John. And I'm hung like a donkey. Slight nervous clap, applauding himself. Oh, you're in for a good show today. You thought it was going to be really fast, right? But every time I say hung like a donkey... So in St. Louis, it's hung like a donkey. But you know, it's funny because in California, when I say it with the signers in California, the female ones, they just go hung like a donkey. They go. The other one's fine. Yeah, both are fine. Well, let's see. Well, when you keep doing hung like a donkey. That one had a curve to it. How many know about that one? The kids are looking at the parents going, I don't know what he's talking about. And the parents are going, no, ask! On the ride home it'll be, Daddy, what was that all about? Shut up! Ask your mother! Ask me! John Barrowman said I like a donkey. The other one I love to do, bless your heart. Are you doing the whole show? Oh, you got a friend? Just you fucking win, man, okay? I'm gonna save the next one for him. Don't worry. I like saving it for different guys. What, are you shocked? What is it? Oh! We're not that far south. Did you expect this? Yes? Really? Thank you very much. Well, join in, goddammit! What I like to do is go to questions, and I hit the questions because I like to feed off of you, so to speak, if you're age appropriate. You just woo! Who said go for it? You did. All right, sister. And you said what? You're old enough. He's already putting his arm out there. He's like, yeah, me! So we'll go to questions, and where's our lines for questions? Where are they? They're all there. Okay, so let's start with this young person right here.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay, so I have a really weird request.
There is a request? First of all, hi. Are you videoing? There you go. There, let's go. Oh, you're not live? You're live! How old are you? You gotta ask nowadays, right? How old are you?
I am 13.
Okay, what's the request? Do you want cookies or milk?
Is it a possibility for me to go on stage with you and for us to perform the duet of I'll Make a Man Out of You from Mulan?
Shut up! It's my show! The duet from who?
Well, it's not technically a duet, but...
Well then, hold on! Because if it ain't a duet, you don't do it with 2 people. I know about twosomes and threesomes.
Okay, it's a group number.
It's a group number.
Okay, can we just sing I'll Make a Man Out of You together?
I don't know the song.
I can pull up the lyrics on my phone.
I'm sure you can, millennial.
Very good.
But I could also take your phone away from you. What's the music? What is it from?
Mulan.
Mulan. I don't know it. I know Disney.
Okay.
My friend wrote the movie Mulan, for goodness sake.
Okay, I really just want to perform a song with you.
You really do. Well, do this then. Find a song that I know,
Okay.
and then we can do it. So you see what I did there? Because she can spend the whole time trying to find a song that I know, and then we'll get to the end, it'll be when I'll be like, oh, sorry. No. Find a song. Shut up. If you find a song that I know, I will try it with you, okay?
Okay, can you give me like 3 minutes?
I can give you the whole time to look it up and figure it out. If you even go ask Kelsey, she can help you figure one out, okay?
Can I?
You can do what you like. I can't stop you going down there and shouting, Kelsey!
Yeah, you know what? I'll do it on my own. I know one that you better know or else, you better know the song or else my
Hey, I got a man here who's good with his hands. You don't you raise your lightsaber to me, because I've got my own lightsaber. Shut up. And if you were 19, I would use it. Kelsey has it back there. All right, so I'm gonna go to the next person, okay? What was your name, by the way?
Sabrina. And
Sabrina, the teenage witch. Oh, come on, it was a TV show.
I know it.
Thank you, Sabrina. Whose phone's ringing? Give me the phone, give me the phone, give me the phone, quick. Give me the phone, give me the phone, give me the phone.
Now.
They want money, I'll tell them to piss off. Hello? 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 No, I'm sorry, we're not interested. No, we don't want to buy bank insurance. No, we don't like bankers. No. I'm sorry, ma'am, bankers are wankers. Bye-bye.
Oh, man.
She's like, I'm not gonna get my mortgage now. Don't worry, honey. I'll give you the mortgage, don't worry. No, I'm not gonna say it. What? How much? 70,000. Kelsey! I'll tell you later. All right, so over here, yes.
So I have a question, but first, I come bearing gifts for you.
Rice Krispie treats, get over here. That's like a slab of Krispie treats. Wait a minute. Watch the beating. I can't wait to walk into first class on American Airlines tomorrow with this. They'll be like, hi, welcome aboard. I'm like, thank you. I brought my own meal. And she'll look at me like, what? I'm like, yeah, Rice Krispie treats. I'm Snap, Crackle, and Pop. And you might have better customer service if you Snap, Crackle, and Pop too. Thank you very much. I'm serious. I'm walking with these on the plane. And we'll take selfies and we'll post them. And I'll even, to the rest of the stuffy people up front, I'll offer them and we'll see who takes it. Okay?
Okay.
All right. What's your question?
So I heard a rumor that when filming a lot of Doctor Who, that you like to step on David's trench coat to make him like fall over. Is that true?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
So I guess not then.
I didn't say anything. I just have no idea what you're talking about. Let me put it this way. As Captain Jack, my coat, we have two different coats that we wear. There's what we call the hero coat, right? Which is for when we're standing and the wind is blowing and it flows, right? And both the Doctor and Captain Jack have hero coats. However, we have running coats, which are much lighter and slightly longer. So when we're running, if you notice, they flow behind us, right? Captain Jack wears Caterpillar steel toe-capped boots. Dr. David wears Converse. No steel toe cap. No thick base. No restraint up the ankle. Running is not a problem for the doctor. Running is a problem for Captain Jack. And they always, David used to I'm like, come on! I'm in boots! Only way to stop him was to just somehow step on the back of the car. I'd be like, and cut. Yeah, so I don't recall, but apparently, things did happen. These things do happen. Yes. So, yeah, you're welcome. If you dare go online and said I confirmed that, I will fight you. I will Rice Krispie you to hell.
My name is Gracie. I hope that helps.
Okay. All right, Gracie. Thank you. Yes. Oh, you're back. You didn't even let somebody else go first, did you? What song is it?
Put a Little Love in Your Heart, performed by you and Carlos Valdez and Jamie Jordan on the season 3, episode 17 duet.
I love her because she's a little OCD and a geek. Just like me.
Can I come up and perform it with you?
No. Come on. Get up there. I don't know how you're gonna get up. Come on. Oh, you found a way. This is for me. Wait, say that again.
It's a replica from the Arrow season 1, episode 9, The Dark Archer.
Say that again?
You better know this considering you performed it on television.
She's hard on him.
Can I tell you something? I only learned my bit. So you have to start it here. I'm going to put my arrow head over here, okay? No, you're 13. Turn around. Do you hear what she said? Do you want to hold my lightsaber? No, put it on the floor. I'm glad we can all still laugh at things like that. All right, where are the lyrics? Okay, but I am 50. I can't see that.
There's this feature called zooming in. It doesn't work. You only need to know the part you performed on live television. Television nonetheless.
There's a part of me that wants to kill her. All right, I'm gonna stand behind you, okay? And we're gonna sing this. You're gonna start it. 5, 6, 7, 8. Think of your fellow man. Lend him a helping hand. Put a little love in your heart.
You see this day.
Don't hesitate. Put the love in your heart. And the world can be a sweet place. And the world
It'll be a better place
for you and me. You just wait and see. If you want the world to know, we won't let hatred grow. Put a little love in your heart. For you and me, you just wait and see. Everybody, Sabrina! Oh, wait, you can't get away with not letting them hear that.
Thank you for making my life.
What? Oh, you want a photo together now? You're a selfish little bitch. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Really good picture! DM me on Instagram, yeah. There, look at that! Isn't that good? Hey, face this side. So I'm gonna do two this side because we had, greedy Sabrina. Ready? Go ahead.
My fiance and I are having a Doctor Who themed wedding.
Uh-huh.
So we wanted to know if you would marry us.
But I can't legally do that.
But you're a captain.
I know I'm a captain. But not really, it is a TV show. No, when are you getting married? Oops, Bert. When are you getting married?
September 8th.
Okay, that's a little while away. I have actually thought about this, about getting my marriage, I don't know what you call it, my ordaining thingy. To be able to ordain marriages, because wouldn't it be awesome if people could just hire John Barrowman to come and marry them? I think that would be great.
How would we do it?
Wouldn't it?
Yes.
Maybe, so, I don't know, possibly I can say. I can't say yes, but I can say possibly.
We'll take that.
Okay, great. So send me the invitation. Okay, all right. Thank you. Another one this side. Yes, I love that you're all crawling behind the chairs. Oh yeah, you have to sit down because then they can't see, right? Yeah, got it. So yes, go ahead.
Hi, John.
Hello.
I have a question and not a demand for you here.
Wait, say a question and
I said not a demand.
not a demand. Sit down then. Yeah, go ahead.
So I was wondering if you ever, in the Arrow Cave, had a contest or anything with Stephen Amell on the salmon ladder?
Yeah, he climbed one, I ate a salmon salad. We'll see who finishes first. Guess who won?
Thank you.
No, I used to say to Stephen, the whole thing, I'm not in bad shape, right? But when I was younger, thank you. When I was younger, I was like Stephen, except I was hung like a donkey. Heterosexual? Yes, okay, yes. Obviously that's why you didn't get that joke. Nobody did. Oh my God! Never mind, it died a death. It died a death, but thank you. Thank you very much for farting in front of 1,000 people. Amazing. Where are my deaf friends anyway? Where are they? How many? Just raise your hands. Are hard of hearing, deaf, hard of hearing, where are they? Just raise your hands, yeah. Do you all know how to applaud for deaf people? Yeah, everybody go, come on. No, don't boop, they're deaf, they can't hear you. No point. I love it, they're like, get it, totally. All right, so, where was I? The salmon ladder. I used to be and all that kind of stuff. And I said to Stephen at one point, because they were like, we want Malcolm and Stephen to have a spar off, shirts off and stuff. And I went, no. I don't take my shirt off anymore. That was in my middle 40s at that time. And I said, I've done that. I've been you when I was younger and had to take my shirt off and stand naked in Doctor Who and all sorts of stuff. I said, those days are done for me. I'm gonna get the bingo wings and be proud of it. Wait a minute. There you go. See? Just did that. But if he asked me to get on his back while he did the salmon ladder, no problem. Thank you, yes.
If they were to do, sorry.
It's okay, just hold the mic, pretend it's me, you'll be fine.
If they were to do,
I love that you are shocked.
if they were to do a Doctor Who musical, would you want to reprise your role as Captain Jack?
If they did a Doctor Who musical and they didn't ask me, they'd be stupid.
Or would you want to be cast as a different Doctor Who character?
No! I want to be Captain Jack and sing, man, and Jack would be like a stripper on Rexacortical Falpitorius or something. A singing stripper, and he'd be giving it up. Yeah.
Doctor Who Magic Mike style?
Doctor Who Magic Mike style? Yeah, okay. A little bit. I have a picture that I've never, ever, 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 ever shown. Okay? No, I gotta give you these things slowly over the course of time. Keep you interested. I have a picture that an artist did of David and I. Get ready for this one, Mr. Signer. I have a picture of an artist did of David and I, just in our, his doctor pants, my Captain Jack pants, and our coats with nothing else on. We look great. And it was an actual from a photograph of us standing together, but he just took the clothes off. And then someone said to me, "You love that picture? You gotta go onto fan fiction online and look up pictures of you and David Tennant." And clearly you all have. Because I did with David, and we're sitting in his dressing room, and I'm like, "David, you gotta see these." He's like, "What?" I said, "There's great pictures." I'd already seen them. Like, there's great pictures of you and I online. He went, show me. We're out to dinner in Washington, D.C., having done a con together. And I went, "Oh, look," and he went, "Ah!" And I'm flipping, he's going, no! And I went, "What?" And he went, "Don't show Georgia! Because they're good!" No, but yeah, we had a laugh. And then Catherine Tate was with us at that dinner, and I looked at I said, "Catherine, have a look at what the doctor and Jack," and she went, no, I don't want to look, oh my God! I'm never going to look at you two the same! Not bothered. Anyway. You're welcome, yes.
Hi, I was wondering, what was your favorite part to do in Doctor Who?
What was my favorite part to do? I played one part. Jack Harkness, and then I became a big head in a thing. Floating kind of glass case. What was my favorite? You mean like my favorite moment? Scene. I don't really do favorite questions, because once I choose it, what happens is you guys never let me not unchoose it. So I've had loads of favorite scenes, but one that I enjoyed, which is quite funny, was David and I when we were filming a sequence. I think it was in End of Days, where we were in the kind of dark, we were sitting in a room, well, it was a big warehouse, and we're eating chips, French fries. Have you heard this story? No, okay. So David and I are getting ready. You know the video, "David, I've got cake." That stuff that we were doing, right? So David and I love food, okay? And whenever we had a chance, we're like, we never get to do any filming where we're eating. We always get to eat off camera. Well, we found out why. Because they said, right, you're gonna be eating something in this next sequence, and we're gonna start shooting. It's a night shoot, 12 o'clock at night, and we need you to pick something you wanna eat, because we know we've gotta do this whole scene. And it was like a 4-page scene. That's long on television, right? And it was the doctor and Jack chatting back and forth and something. I said, "David, what do you want to eat?" He said, "Ooh, 12 o'clock midnight. What do I want to eat? What do I want to eat? What do I want to eat?" I went, "Chips!" And he went, "Chips! Yes, let's get pokes of chips." That's what we call packages of chips, right? French fries, okay? Big, thick, English, juicy, greasy French fries. So we start the scene and we're like, blah, 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 eat a chip, David's eating a chip, blah, 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 get through 4 pages, and they go, cut! That was the wide shot. They said, we have to do it again. Okay, we'll do it again. Eating a chip, chat, 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 eating a chip, David eating a chip, I'm eating a chip, chat, 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 and 4 pages later, pack of chips later again, and cut. Okay, that's the wide shot done. Now let's go into mid shots for both of you. Da da da. Huh? What? You have to eat again. Oh. 3 hours later. Now into the close-ups, right? 12 bags of chips later. And action. David. Say his line, you know, and we try to pretend we're eating and then pause and... Cut! We're gonna have to do it again, guys. We can't understand what you're saying. We're like, try eating chips! So never again did we ever want to eat. And that, honest to God, we were ill. Ill! After it was 4 o'clock in the morning, we finished, and we had to then continue, because we're doing night shoot, a 12-hour day, so we have to go to 12 in the afternoon. We both had to continue doing scenes, other scenes with other characters. Do you know what it's like when you have to ship chips all afternoon and morning, and you're working with someone? Captain Jack Hartnett, it's nice to meet you. I've just cracked my pants. Pause! What's the matter? I gotta go to my trailer! Yes.
I would like you to fart in my mouth and prove it.
People who don't know that story are now slightly disgusted. The fact that I was just talking about shitting my pants, they're not disgusted at that, but you saying that, they're disgusted. Do you all know that story? Who knows it? Who doesn't know it? You're gonna hear the story. Good luck on this one. So in Nana Parbat, we are doing the big sequence. Stephen Amell has to walk up with my daughter, his sister, who's played by Willa, and he's got to carry Thea up to, at that time, the Ra's al Ghul, and present dead Thea to him, because we want to take her to the Lazarus pit to bring her back to life. So, it's a very long scene for David again, for Stephen again. It's about 3 in the morning in the middle of a quarry in Canada. They're all freaking out because it's a quarry, and I'm like, it's Doctor Who again, all over again. We film in quarries all the time. So we're doing the sequence, it's lit beautifully, and we're standing there, and we're doing a walk-up. Myself, it's David Ramsey and Emily, and then Stephen carrying Willa. And as we're walking, and saying action, Stephen's got this whole speech. We're about 20, 25 feet behind him. We have to be there while he's doing it, get all the different shots and angles. So, we're walking down towards Ra's al Ghul, and I'm walking, David and I are walking, and I turn to him and I go, David, I got a fart. He says, what? I said, I got a fart. And he said, well, just do it. I said, no, I can do it. He said, but it might be loud. He said, don't care if it's loud. He said, I just don't want it to smell. And we stopped. Stephen is doing the scene. And we're having this conversation. And Emily goes, just do it. I'm like, I can't do it. I said, because what? He said, would it smell? I said, no, mine don't smell. He said, well, how come yours don't smell? I said, I'll tell you later. They don't smell. I've been farting all my life and they don't smell. I don't know what it is. I mean, it must be something you eat. It's not something I eat. David's going, just do it, dude. Just do it. Just fart. Go ahead, fart. I'm like, I'm not going to do it. I can't do it. If you watch it, you can see Malcolm doing this in the background. And after I did it, you can also see Malcolm do this. Scene still going on. And I turn to David and I go, smell it. He goes, no, dude, I can't smell anything. He says, it's amazing. I was like, it's totally amazing. I can't smell anything. I said, I told you, they don't fart. Farts don't smell. And cut. Stephen Amell turns around and he goes, hot! Fart in my mouth and prove it! I was like, okay. Thank you. Yes.
Okay, so you are me and my best friend's favorite gay icon. So
I'm a guy-con.
yes, you are.
Yes. Oh, by the way, I've got a new word. Where's my lovely Chinese friend who came up to the table? There she is, right there. Oh, you're coming up next. Don't worry, I'll do it when you come up. Don't worry. Just watch that girl. Okay? What? Poppy. Yes, Poppy's her name. Hi, Poppy. Poppy's come all the way from Beijing. Well, to Shanghai to see me here in St. Louis. Amazing, right? That's how the story. Go ahead.
So we spent a good amount of time in the library while we weren't doing anything. We didn't have anything to study during finals. So we literally watched.
I want to go to your school.
Well, when you're a junior in freshman classes, you learn that some of your freshman classes are really easy.
Okay.
So
Smart ass.
gladly.
Take your hair back and forth. Go ahead.
We saw the panel video of you kissing David Tennant.
Okay, so you're watching mild porn in your library in a public high school. Awesome. Go ahead.
In our defense, we were bored. So I was just wondering, what was it like to
Wait, that's really nice to know that they watch me when they're bored. Anyway.
Honestly, though.
Okay, so what was it like kissing David Tennant?
Yeah.
You know, kissed a lot of people in my life, but David's got halitosis. Nobody knows that. Oh, come on, I'm kidding. Of course he doesn't. It was awesome. And I just kept doing it. I'm like, can we do another take, please? Yeah, it was good. Is that what you wanted to hear?
Yes.
Awesome, great. Because you're never gonna kiss them.
You don't have to rub it in.
And work that out in the library during finals.
Yeah, still got an A on the final.
Good for you. Teacher was drunk. She's like, hey, I want to go on vacation. Hey, you're all getting A's. My name's Oprah today.
Probably because it was physics and no one passes her class.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's her name?
Miss Beta.
Miss Maida, if you're watching this online, she thinks you suck.
You know what? Moving sucks, okay?
Thank you. Yes.
On the set of Doctor Who, what's the weirdest shared experience between you, Billy, and David?
Billy's husband? You like that girl? No, I'm joking. But she'd like that joke, because that's a funny joke. The weirdest shared experience. Wasn't anything really kind of weird happened, but it was, because it was all so much fun. We were all there to create this new world of this character that we'd all grown up and loved. However, one of the things that I did find funny, the first time that Billy and I, after we'd been introduced in the dancing sequence that was our first time we ever met, and we're doing the dancing, and we're doing that in front of Big Ben, which is a big green screen, like all these curtains, but all green, and there's nothing behind us, so we have to pretend. But we get moving down the line, and we're at the end of the season, and it's Christopher Eccleston and myself and Billy, and we're coming to, I think it was Davros, is that right? Because Davros was one of my favorite characters as a kid. And I remember the first episode that we're involved with Daleks, and we're reading the script in the read-through, and we're reading, and it says, the Billy's line something maybe to the extent, she says, "Doctor, but what about the Daleks?" And I went, and everybody at the table went, "Bird?" And I went, "What?" She went, "There's like the Daleks." Is that how you say it? I'm like, "Do you know what a Dalek is?" And she went, "No." She wasn't born when it was on, so she didn't know. And I'm like, "Come here, girl. Sit down, I'm telling you the whole history of Doctor Who. We're going back to Patrick Troughton. Here we go." And blah, 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 blah. So it was those kind of moments for me, having been immersed in it as a child, when I was like, 4 and 5, hiding behind the sofa. And one of the freak moments for me was when I knew I was going to be Captain Jack when they first started the series. Nobody else knew. Billy and Christopher Eccleston knew, and I wasn't allowed to tell anybody. However, when I saw the first episode and it was the Autons, I knew I was onto something good. Because when I was a kid, not only Davros, but I used to hide inside my mother's coat as we walked past any storefront that had shop dummies in them because John Pertwee fought the Autons when I was a little boy. And I knew then I was onto something good because that was my little connection with my childhood, my past, in the future. But I never got to fight the Autons. But knowing they started that new series, I was like, yes! So, yeah, those are the moments. Is that good enough for you?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Also, you look fabulous.
Thank you very much. I know. Yes.
Hi again.
Hi.
Okay, so the 12th Doctor is my favorite Doctor. What do you think his reaction would have been to Captain Jack's inevitable flirting?
I think he would have, if they had first met, they would have looked at each other and Jack would have known it was him, but he wouldn't have said anything. He would have just walked around him and gone, what's with the hair? Yeah. I don't know how the Doctor would have reacted because it wasn't really my thing, but he probably would have liked the flirtation a little bit, but got really pissed off. Yeah? Yeah. I think the one that I would love Jack to meet would be Dr. 13. Because he would be like this. Really? Awesome! That's it. But you didn't like that one very much, did you? Thank you. I like your shirt, by the way. Oh, watch, there's steps there. Turn around and show them what your shirt says. It says, never apologize for being an asshole because non-nerdy people don't apologize for being assholes. Oh, no, sorry, never apologize for being a nerd because non-nerdy people don't apologize for being assholes. Yes! Hi!
Wow, this microphone's really...
What?
The microphone's like taller than I am right now, I feel like.
Okay. Just move the mic down. No, just bend the front down like this. Look, do that. There you go.
Okay, so my question is, what kind of training did you have to do in order to do the fight scenes for Arrow?
The fight scenes for me and Arrow were actually okay. There were certain things we weren't allowed to do and I wouldn't do, but the stuff that they did let me do, I treated it like being a dancer when I was younger and started in musical theater. I treated the fight sequences like dances. And that's what Katie Lotz does. Katie Lotz on Legends of Tomorrow, she does pretty much all of her own stunts. And she treats it like a dance because that's what, the only difference is I would be doing fighting and I would be like, yeah. And, you know, Bam Bam would come up to me and go, John, it's not tapping. Bring it down, it's fighting, you gotta stay down. So I always had to remember to stay down when I was doing the fights, whereas I would be... See? Not bad. Still could get that leg up there. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes! Poppy!
Thank you.
Poppy from China! So, can I tell them?
Sure.
Can I tell them your kind of little story?
Whatever you want to say.
So Poppy's come to the United States because she wanted to see me and she's just hadn't got her doctorate in, don't tell me Poppy, you just got your doctorate in teaching and education. And she came to the US because she wanted to come to a con. And the first thing she told me was that she went through a period where she was confused about her sexuality. I helped her, da-da-da-da. And I said, well, how is that for you in China? And she said, I can't talk about who I am in China. I have to only be myself here. So I said, well, girl, you be out here. You go out, you get yourself a girlfriend, boyfriend, trans, whatever you want, pick it. Right? Pick it. Just don't post it on Instagram because we don't want you not getting back home. But if you did not get back home, you could come live here. However, you'd have a big process to go through right now because our president doesn't want people coming in, so you'd have a little bit of a problem. Okay?
It's all okay.
It's all okay.
Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, and YouTube, they're all blocked in China, so...
Do you know we had a discussion about me going to China? And when they told me what I couldn't talk about, I was like, I ain't going to China. Because I can't not talk about me. I mean that in a good way, do you know what I mean? I can't pretend to be something I'm not. Can you imagine if I went to China, I'd be like, hello everybody, I'm John Barrowman and I'm human.
That would be a lie?
do you say hung like a donkey in Chinese?
I don't know.
You don't know.
It's too weird.
So anyway, Poppy is spending some time in the States and she's gonna have a good time, and then she has to go back to China. And that's one thing that we always have to remember, sorry I'm being my little moment on my soapbox, is that we have such freedom and rights here for people that we still have to fight into, because some of them are being taken away. We have to keep fighting for them because someone like Poppy cannot be herself in her own country, and we need to keep that here, so.
To ask my question.
Oh God, yeah, Poppy! I'm giving you time. You've come all the way from freaking Shanghai. You got a little more time than anybody else, okay?
So, just a quick question. So, it's heartbreaking to me every time to see Jack Harkness die, no matter how many times. And so I have to keep telling myself it's fake, it's TV, no one is getting hurt. But I just cannot stop wondering, is there any time while shooting all the things you did get hurt?
Well, really hurt?
Yeah.
No, because they've been pretty good about, doing that stuff. But I remember the first time I read the script in the very first season when it said Jack gets shot and thrown against the wall, and I didn't turn the page, and I was like, oh. All my childhood dreams are just shattered. And then I tried to convince myself, I didn't read the page. I just saw that in the script and I shut the page in my trailer and I'm like, oh my God, I'm dying. I'm not gonna be on Doctor Who anymore. What am I gonna do? Oh my God, I can't believe it. And then I looked in the mirror and I went, but you've had one season and you've enjoyed yourself and Captain Jack is awesome and it's been a great run and think positive. And I didn't look at the script from that point on until we got to the read-through. And we're doing the read-through and it went and I got to that page and I was like, trying to be all positive. I'm not gonna hate everybody. Oh, Captain Jack. And Captain Jack goes, and dies. And I went, expecting everyone to go, and John Barrowman, and that's because they clap when you die in the show. Nobody clapped. I'm like, oh my God, they don't like me. And Russell looked at me and he's like, what's wrong? And I went, I'm dead. He went, what? I went, I'm dead. I'm not on Doctor Who anymore. And I don't get to be amongst this wonderful family of people and everything that I've dreamt about from when I was a kid, and I'm just very sad, and I just don't, I'm sorry, it just upsets me. And he's like, John, turn the page. And I went, what? And he went, turn the page. There's another page in the script. And I went, what? So you're gonna rub it in my face? And he's like, turn the page. I went, and Captain Jack comes back to life. I went, ah! Still crying. So happy, so happy. And I'm like, yes! And he's like, yeah, Captain Jack he's immortal. And I'm like, so that means I'm on forever? He's like, well, we're still here, yes, but yeah. So those are the moments, but even when Captain Jack would die and come back to life, the one thing I wanted to make it, and the reason I made that sound, that is because I want you to feel like Captain Jack is going through every death that he's ever died in that moment. It reminds him of everything that he's ever had, because he's been dying for centuries, millennia, in other galaxies. So that's the thing that I want to do. But there's all sorts of little intricate bits about Captain Jack dying and coming back to life, yeah. What was your favorite bit?
For what?
I don't know. For Captain Jack?
Well, he's always a unique leader to me because I'm a big Star Trek fan, and so that's really awesome to see you host the 5 captain panel before, and so each captain have a different style of leadership, but
Captain Jack is unapologetic in his leadership. Did you get Torchwood in China? Illegally, she's not allowed to say. Don't worry, I got other fans in China, I know, and they're like, they come over and they're like, I have a USB, and I'm like, what's that? And they're like, Torchwood. I'm like, I'll forgive you, go ahead and watch it. Spread that shit all over China. All right? Thanks, Poppy. Thank you for coming all this way. Yes. 5 minutes. Yes.
Okay.
I know. listen, I could go on and on and on and on. You're leaving, you'll miss the best bit. I promise you. If you leave now. Yes.
Okay, so when you were on the Nerdist, what was some of the crazy things that you and Chris did that they didn't show?
I don't know, I think I took my pants off.
No, you did that on the show.
Did I? That's what happens when they give you vodka sodas before you walk on camera. And then they keep handing them to you. Things come off. Things fall off. Yeah, so whatever I did, I don't hide anything. I'm pretty upfront, I'm pretty transparent. Those of you who've been in my line, you know, I don't kind of just talk to one, I talk to everybody, I do it all, keep everybody involved. I give advice on life. What did we call it? We called it, I should be like Dead Abby? Dear Abby. She's dead now, right? Call her Dead Abby. I said, why don't we write a comic book, Dead Abby? She's like a rickety person who comes up and gives you advice, and then if she doesn't like it, she just goes, like a cat. It's gonna be awesome. Thank you. One last question, and then would you like me to sing a song? Yes. What? Piss off! I was asked to sing Springtime for Hitler in Dusseldorf, Germany, and he said, would you please sing Springtime for Hitler? I said, are you crazy? Look it's a room full of freaking Germans, and you want me to do Springtime for Hitler? That'll go down really well on the internet. Yes.
Hi.
Hi, quickly, because I've only got 5 minutes.
We have 2 really quick questions. She's gonna ask first.
Quick!
How do you think Captain Jack Harkness would have reacted to Amy and Rory?
I think he would have done the same thing, pushed them and killed them.
Can we take a selfie really fast?
No, I can't.
Dang it.
Because people that's part of the program outside and I would get in trouble. But thank you very much. And I'm joking, he would have loved them. He wouldn't have killed them. Only about 14 episodes in. All right, this is a song that you know, Poppy will appreciate this. I'm just gonna sing it. It's I Am What I Am. Yeah? Do you wanna hear that one? Do you wanna hear that one or do you wanna hear a slow one?
I am what I am.
I am what I am. Okay, let's hit it. Turn the sound right up, people. Huh? The lyrics are on the phone. Boy, Kelsey's good. Just in case. Do we have it? Face ID. I am what I am. I am my own special creation. So come take a look. Give me the hook or the ovation. It's my world that I want to have a little pride in. My world, and it's not a place I have to hide in. Life's not worth a damn till you can for Simon.